All right, guys, welcome back to another episode. We are going spawn fishing. We even got the minis in a 5-gallon bucket. I mean, that ain't old school. I don't know what is. Before we had aerators, before we had those nice Engel coolers, we had 5-gallon buckets. I'm loaded down with the striker, the hammer, king's tail. I've got 14 rods in here. Okay, maybe not 14. Well, I guess, anyway, I got a lot of rods out on the deck. I'm in the middle of guide season, so I'm going out here right now in the afternoon. The only reason I'm going out, to be honest with you, is just to see if I can find some new spots for the afternoon trips. So the afternoon trips are always interesting because you're middle of the day, sun's usually blaring, so I'm gonna focus probably a little bit more on piles, but I'm definitely gonna be hitting piles that I have not been to. So if you guys haven't already done so, I'm going to say it on every episode, please subscribe. That helps us out a lot. We're trying to get to 40,000. That's our next number. If you're really a diehard crappie angler, I highly recommend you do the membership. The reason why is I share waypoints, lake information, all that stuff. In fact, yesterday I just shared the first information I did on Kentucky Lake, and members can actually request lakes and I can provide information. It's really nice, quick, etc. All that information is also very unedited, very raw. So anyway, we're gonna do a little bit of everything. We've got a windy day, but we got a bluebird day. Let's go. Here we go. These are some flipping hogs. We just need this guy to hit it. Boom. There you go. Mama's waiting to come in. I found this out, you know, this is not new, but a lot of these mamas are still sitting on branches outside these spawning areas, no matter how warm the water gets. Right now we're sitting roughly around 60, but that's a slab to get started. Just a great fish. And they're sitting back there and they're waiting, and they want to eat. Put that right there on the thumbnail. We'll make a thumbnail out of that. But we let them go here, guys, at 3-pound fishing. During our video we always let them go. Check out the new merch online, guys. We got the hats. This is the new Cool Breeze one. Got a lot of new color hats, got a lot of new stuff going on. We got that combo net on there. I'm excited about a lot of things that we got going on, and we have some new rods coming. I'm very excited about that. I can't share what those are yet, but they're coming. So when I go out by myself, I'm a little bit more about wanting just big fish. I'm targeting bigger fish. So, and this is a great opportunity to get a 3-pounder, right? So I'm always trying to get where those fish are at before they come into the actual shallows, because once they're into the shallows, they're there to do their job, and they usually get in there, do it, and come back out. You catch some incredible fish, and in fact, I might even just show a picture right now of the guide trip, and we had some incredible fish today. But you know, if there's a big chance of a 3-pounder, they're not going to be probably in those shallows. I'm not saying all the time, don't get me wrong, you catch 3-pounder on the shoreline. I'm just saying that there's more of those 3-pounders sitting out waiting to come in, opposed to them actually being in, at least in my opinion, my humble opinion. So bluebird day, temperatures are starting to rise this week, so I'm going to expect it to get hotter in regards to the fishing. So anyway, more fish in the boat. Let's do it. All right, excellent targets right here, guys, and I am staying as back as I can, and we should see it dropping in here. Big targets. Yep. We're hoping that they'll see it. There's my bait right there. We're hoping they'll see it. Here comes one. Come on, baby. Here comes one aggressively. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Boom. These are good fish. All sitting out here. Oh, my gosh, guys. We are crushing it. Now, check them out. They are just stacked up here. These are all mamas just waiting to come in. Slab right there, guys. Absolute slab. Now let's see. Here we go. kidding me? Right on them, guys. Look at that, fall right down to them. Boom. And there he comes. Good fish too. Alright, we're gonna leave this one for, we're gonna have to leave this one for the guide trip tomorrow afternoon. Bam! Check it out, guys. Slab, slab, slab. And we let them go, always. So, very interesting about, you know, the spawn is that you can catch them anyway. So, I was very adamant years ago about fishing for crappie in the spawn with only plastics or hair jigs. I was very adamant about that. And I've definitely changed my attitude about minnows, and specifically about the spawn. Because one thing that a minnow can certainly do, and that is it can bring the fish out of the weed edge. So if you're fishing weed edges, if you're fishing behind docks, a minnow is a great tactic because you can just let it sit there, right? Now, I did have a guide trip today, and I can tell you that he was adamant that he was not fishing with minnows, and to each his own. And he caught a fair amount of fish. I mean, a very good amount of fish, even behind docks, even in tight little areas where the fish was not gonna have much time to look at that bait. So that was very nice to see, and that was something that I did a lot in the past. But I have found over time that, you know, minnow fishing is extremely popular. It's extremely gets the results that you want. I can't even speak right now. It gets the results you need. And I'm just sitting that minnow and letting that minnow do the work around weed edges. You'd be amazed about how far fish will come for that bait. So that's my thought. We're gonna move to another section here. We're looking for hot, you know, structure, because I know that afternoon trip is gonna be, it's a live scope trip. So I do spend time with people on their boat just for live scope. And but during that process we are catching fish. But when you're doing stuff about live scope, you do want to see structure. You can't throw your live scope and look behind a dock, and that's, I want to show them the detail that a live scope can actually can provide. So, well guys, this is going to be a short one. Don't forget the membership. A lot of things going on back there on the membership. You're going to love that content over there. You'll absolutely love it because it's not edited. It's straight up, giving you some good helpful tips, and also just telling you a lot of the behind the scenes stories. So check out the membership on YouTube. Just hit that join button down below, and I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys are having a great spring. Sorry this video is a little short, but we did put slabs in the boat. Take it easy, guys.